Sometimes I feel really bad. Even though I'm a small-time YouTuber, people send me a lot of things, and a bunch of them, they just sit there for a long time, and I just don't get around to make these videos. So here's one of this. Now, this was sent to me for free, but this wasn't sponsored or anything like that. They didn't give me any money or anything like that. So everything I say is going to be an honest review. So here we go. Now, this is actually a G-Max Intercom version, a helmet Bluetooth headphone. This is 2000 meter intercom, IP67 waterproof, 5.2 Bluetooth. So, it got pretty cool stuff. So let's actually open this up and see what we got. Now, there's some other stuff here on this side. Let me just read that to you. Smart display, CVC noise cancellation, auto answer, third-party intercom support, 1500 milliamp lithium ion battery, IP67 waterproof as well. On this other side, there's a bunch of other stuff here too. So this does have FM radio, stereo, music, USB-C charging port, cool flowing lights that are LED, 2000 meter intercom range, music sharing. So it's definitely got some cool stuff to this. So let's actually go ahead and open this up. I've never used anything like this before. I just put my AirPods on and then put my helmet on and then go about it. But it's just an issue when somebody calls me or something. I can't pick up the phone. I try to write safe basically. So I don't really use my phone and stuff like that as I'm writing. So that becomes an issue. And then on top of that, if I'm writing with other people, which I do a lot of, I don't have any way of communicating with them. So, this should definitely help out with that. Now, this basically goes on your helmet and then it goes, from there. So it mounts on the outside of your helmet. That's why it's waterproof and everything. And, this is just a book of, how to install this thing and where things go and everything like that. It shows all that stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of information in here, how you can pair with a group of riders and stuff. And then the third-party stuff is basically if your friend who's riding with you has another type of or another brand of device, you could definitely still connect with them. So you guys don't all have to get the same brand. So that's another, really good thing about this. So all that information is in this book. So I would definitely keep this book because since I said I never really, use something like this, so I might need the help of this book. And it's not too much. It's just a couple of pages. I would say 7 pages here. Yep, 7 pages, and then it just goes to another language. So yeah, it's not much. You could definitely read through this or have this just so, if you ever need any help with that. Now, we do have some stickers and stuff for mounting. I'm pretty sure this is for mounting the microphone inside the helmet, they do have different sizes of these things. We have 2 screws and an Allen key here as well. So I'm going to keep these 2 aside. Now let's go over the microphone here. So this is the microphone. It does have a USB-C plug-in here, and this looks pretty good quality. And we have wires here, and the wire basically gets these 2 here. Now these would basically be your speaker, is what I'm gonna say. Yep, these are the speakers. So these are gonna be, this is what's gonna help you listen to things. So this is gonna be on 2 sides of the helmet. This is going to sit in the inside of your helmet. Now, this is something you could put in the padding, or, you could definitely find a lot of space in your helmet, put this in. So this is for that. And then we have this charging cable here that is pretty long, I can see from here. So pretty good size USB-C to USB-A charging cable. You have this for charging the device itself, and then we have this other piece here. Now this piece here has this little jack here. This looks like an audio jack, but very tiny. And then this is another one. This also has the same type of thing. So there's this thing here. I'm not sure what this is. This is probably some sort of antenna maybe. And then this one here is going to be your mic. This is what's going to help you speak to people, and you could listen to them and things like that. So you would basically stick this in the inside of your helmet somewhere, and this should be like toward where you're going to be talking and stuff like that. This should be near your mouth so people can actually hear you. So, you could route these things inside the helmet or something like that. So, you'd have to find that spot and then, mount these things just like that. So, people can actually hear you through this. So that's pretty good. And then we have a mount here, I believe. Okay, I can't really take it off. There's not a lot of play here. Oh, right here. Okay. So we have 2 pieces here. Now these are the pieces I believe is where this is going to help you with the mount of the actual device here. Now this is a clip looking thing. It's very rigid. So yeah, it's not really flexible or anything, but there are 2 screws here. So, you could use the Allen key there and loosen these screws and mount whatever it is that you're trying to mount. And they also gave extra 2 screws, so in case you lose them, you have extra. I'm pretty sure this one goes on the helmet on the outside, and then I believe these 2 go together, something like that. Okay, so let's put that to a side and get to the actual device itself. Okay, let me try to get this out. There you go. Okay, so it's not that heavy or anything, so I'm not really worried about this thing falling off or anything like that. But there is there are some notches here. This is gonna go with this piece here, so I'm pretty sure it just goes in or not. Okay, this is where the instruction manual is going to be helpful if you guys don't know what you're doing, but it looks like it should fit in just like this into the grooves here. Okay, so we also have to make sure this is upright. Okay, the arrow is up facing this way, so let's see if this works. I mean, the shape matches, so I'm pretty sure you could put it in there, but I'm not really sure if this is the way you do it. So okay, well, like I said, this is where it's gonna be where the instruction manual is gonna be very helpful if you have no idea what you're doing. So adhesive mount, okay, it just shows how it just goes on. So we have clip mount. Okay, so these are optional. So we have this one here. This is a clip mount if you want to clip, and this is an adhesive mount. This is where you want to permanently just put it on the thing itself. With the clip mount, you could just put it on the visor or something, and it's there, so you can remove it whenever you need to, or you can just use the adhesive and then just put it on the helmet. If you just use one helmet, I think that's the best way to go about it. So I'm just gonna use the clip for now because I would have to figure out where I want to put this. Okay, they don't really show how this go, but I'm pretty sure the arrow is supposed to be like up. And let me just try to put this in here. Now the fact that it's taking all this effort to kind of like add this to the clamp, it really shows it's gonna stay there pretty firm, so I don't have any issues with that. And then also the clip looks very rigid, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna stick very well to whatever I try to clamp it onto. So that's another good part about it. Now this has FM radio and stuff, so I don't listen to radios or anything, but I'm just trying to connect to my phone and listen to music. Otherwise, you could definitely use this for radio and stuff like that too. So, you have options for sure. And another issue that I always had with, even if I call with somebody and if I'm, going on my motorcycle, I ride a Harley, so it's very hard to hear people once the motorcycle is on. So even with my noise canceling headphones and stuff, the other person can't hear me. So that becomes an issue for sure. So there are things that I've had to face. So definitely would advise on getting something like this. So unfortunately, I took it as wrong, but the arrow should be down because there's a notch here, right? This notch kind of matches a notch out here. So yep, there you go. Wow, that was much easier. Okay. And then this notch would there's a square notch. I'm not sure if you can see. This notch here would just slide right into this cut up here, and it's gonna clip right in. You're gonna hear a click, and you already know this is gonna be secure. And now we're gonna clamp this down. I have no idea where my helmet is right now, but where's the Allen key? So I'm just gonna kind of loosely tighten this down for now, and worry about this later. There you go. Cool. All right, now that this is good to go, let's actually turn this on. I'm not sure if this is even going to turn on because I've never charged it. Oh, it does have charge. Cool. We've got some pretty cool lighting and everything, but I would have to pair it on my phone. So where's my phone? Okay, let's pair it. It says pairing right now. It does have full charge, as we can see on the screen. There you go, full charge. That's pretty good. We would have to go to Bluetooth pairing here, and let's see if this shows up. Yep, Gmax is what it's showing up as. Okay, now Gmax is connected and we're good to go. Now this is connected as a Bluetooth device. So I'm just gonna plug things in here and just listen for how things actually sound. So first of all, how would I connect to this? Okay, so right now this is the only thing this has is the USB-C port. So the USB-C port of the speakers here would just plug into the USB-C port here. I'm gonna just play one of my video here on YouTube. Then in that case we don't get any copyright stuff. Okay, it's pretty good quality. Okay, Okay, really good quality. Really happy with that quality. I'm not sure if you guys can hear any of that. You guys probably could because the mic is here, but yeah, it's pretty good quality. You know, there's the Velcro here on the back for the adhesive ones that we have it in the pack. That's pretty good. Really good quality headphone here. It's, you know, again, it's not a speaker actually. So, you know, you probably would go deaf if you have a speaker in the thing. So it's like a headphone thing, but it's pretty loud enough where even if you put this under the padding of your headphone, of your helmet, you could still hear properly, right? So that's a good thing. And here's the mic here. The mic would basically just plug in to this thing here. Cool. And there we go. The mic is here and we're good to go. I'm not going to be checking the mic right now to see what it sounds like or anything like that, but this is how it goes. I'm not sure what this does. This, you know, definitely plugs into the same spot as the mic. So I'm pretty sure this is, maybe this is just like a lower quality mic, or maybe like a less heavy mic or something like that. So this is pretty small. So if you don't have enough space in the helmet, and if you don't want something bulky like this, you could probably put this thing on. Pretty cool. Let me just double check here what it is really. So, you know, I'm not mistaken or anything like that. Yeah, no, I don't see anything about that piece. Unless it's one of these pages here. No, it's just different languages, but it doesn't really talk about what this one does here. Neither doesn't have any information on what these are, but I'm pretty sure it's another mic that's just smaller. Maybe it doesn't have the noise canceling stuff like that, like this one has, and it's, you know, pretty prominent here, and, you know, it's flexible and all that. But if you don't want something bulky like this, I feel like this is what that does. So yeah, honestly, this is looking pretty promising and it looks really good. I'm pretty happy with it. It does have a very long range, so you could connect with other riders and stuff, you know, that are, you know, pretty far away too. So everybody could stay connected and have a safe riding experience. There's a mute button and things like that, plus minus if you wanna, you know, change the volume or anything like that. There's a power button on the back, and then there's this G button. This basically switches through different modes. Oh no, it doesn't. It just plays and pauses things. So, you know, you have that option. You know, there's definitely a lot of options here that you could cycle through, and it's a really good piece of device here that I would definitely say is needed if you are a motorcycle rider, especially if you're riding in groups. Even if you don't, having especially these headphones here included in your helmet is very, very helpful, especially with phone calls, with music and things like that. It just makes the ride a lot more safer. So, you know, you don't have to worry about your headphones and stuff and things like that. I've heard the charge lasts pretty long. It does have a, you know, pretty good battery is what I heard. It does have 1500 milliamp battery. So that's plenty for a device like this, and for a ride. You're definitely not going to be charging this every ride even. So that's a really long battery life for a device like this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to purchase this product, it's going to be linked in the description. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.